one take, NBA one take. It's me, Pretty Boy Laker. One take for your head, one take for your brain. It's gonna be a little different video take because this video is gonna be NBA, but like a lot of you don't know, I am a huge wrestling fan, so I had to watch NXT Brooklyn. I couldn't attend, which I was very upset about. Last minute situations happened, so I couldn't go to the event. I was upset. But it's in the Barclays Center, which is like 30 minutes away from me. I couldn't make it, so I watched it, and it was great as always. With the Fatal 4 women's match, which was Fatal 4 women's matches. No, Fatal 4s in general. Not just say women. It's just Fatal 4s in general. It's always a little complicated. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff going on, and then sometimes there's nothing. This guy's fighting inside, outside. I like non-stop action. I like when they're brawling all over the place, and I love that. But this was good. It showed a lot. It was Bianca Belair versus Io versus Kairi Sane versus the champ Shayna Baszler. I like Shayna Baszler. I think she's awesome. I love her approach, with the MMA background. I like everything about her, and I like Kairi Sane. She's a great one. Bianca Belair, people got issues with her, but I think she's coming into her own. And Io, she's really new, but she's as well as just up and coming. And it was a good match, and we seen Io and Kairi Sane actually working together. They have that connection, but then in their Fatal 4 ways, then they tend to turn on each other. So just going to the end of the match, Shayna Baszler did lock in a submission on Bianca Belair with help from her four horsewomen, minus Ronda Rousey, and she retained her title. And I think she's going to the main roster. I think when they do the Superstar Shakeup, she should be coming up. I don't know what are they going to do with Marina and Jessica Duke. I don't know what they're going to do. They were saying something about Marina possibly join forces with Undisputed Era with her husband, Roderick Strong. We just don't know. Don't know what they're going to do. If they're going to bring them all up or what. So, looking for that. Just the next match was the War Raiders versus Ricochet and Aleister Black. War Raiders, it was just a great, highly competitive match, and the War Raiders did get the win. It was just a lot of physical things. We've seen Aleister Black do the Black Mass 5 times. It was just, and Ricochet always puts great matches, and he's just awesome. And the next match was Velveteen Dream defending his North American title versus Matt Riddle. And we was just seeing, Velveteen Dream, like I said, he's very flamboyant. Like a combination of reminds me, Velveteen, it's like Prince. And it's good to see him. He has a lot of charisma, and Matt Riddle's just, he's coming in highly touted from his MMA background, and and he's coming in, he fights bare feet, which is, a tribute to how his MMA background, but Velveteen got the win with a roll-up, and it was good, and they dapped each other up and gave mutual respect. that was good. That was good. The next match, which I said I thought was going to be sleeper of the night, Walter versus the longest reigning champion in all of WWE, Pete Dunne, for the UK Championship. Now, Pete Dunne has had this championship for close to 700 days. That's almost 2 years. He is beating so many people all over the UK. He's defended the title, defended against guys in NXT. His style, they call him a bruiserweight. He is strong. He is a pit bull. But Walter, the Austrian, just a huge man. I mean, you look at his physique, you may say like, oh man, no, but this guy is a bruiser. He's a hard-nosed style, somewhat like William Regal. He's just a brute. And this match was good. This was a really, really entertaining match. And the streak was over. And Walter got the win. I mean, Pete Dunne gave everything, and Walter as well. It was just, he won, and the fans was chanting Walter. It was a great match. And in the main event, we had 2 out of 3 falls. Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling versus undisputed leader Adam Cole. And I am a huge, huge Adam Cole fan for years. Prior to WWE Ring of Honor, when I saw his match, he fought Jay Lethal. I forgot what it was. It was like, wow, this guy can go. And then I remember they had a little documentary on him. He's talking about him being from Philly. And Adam Cole is like, once he came to WWE, I said, yo, this is my guy. He's just awesome. Once he came in, he's just awesome. But it was a great contest. It was just a great contest. Adam Cole got the first fall. Johnny Gargano locked in the crossface and made him tap for the second fall. And in the third fall, we seen the Undisputed Era coming in, interfering, trying to get him the title. Johnny wrestling, fighting through it. Just all this emotion. Everyone wants him to win the title. He's been there so long. He's been through so much with Tommaso Ciampa, and it's just everything that he's been through, just hurt. His dad was there, and he's fighting through everything. All the odds are stacked against him. His wife is there. His wife is also a wrestler, Candice LeRae, and it was great to see him get the win. And he made him tap. I mean, it wasn't like Benoit did to Triple H, but it had that feeling, because I've been watching Triple H thing. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. I'm thinking Triple H is gonna win the match, and then Benoit rolled him over into the middle of the ring. He screamed, Triple H screaming and hollering, and that's what I was thinking about Adam Cole. He's screaming in pain, and he tapped. He tapped. And he was just celebrating with his family and the fans there, and it was just a good moment. That's my WWE take. But I did have 2 games as well. And it was a career night for my boy Alex Caruso as the Lakers did face the Clippers. Yes, I had to watch that game. Like I said, I flipped through these games. I flipped through which one I'm going to watch. It's a random thing, but like I tell you, the Lakers come up a lot and I have to cover it. And it was a good thing I did because it was a great night for Alex Caruso. You know, he's playing for a roster spot next season, and I think he's going to get it because he's a good stretch. He's a good stretch 3, and he can shoot the 3 at a great percentage. He got some good chemistry with LeBron. They should be able to retain him and keep him because they need him badly for what they're going to do next year. And he had a career night. Career high 32 points. He had 10 rebounds. Dished out 5 assists. They was just giving him the ball. Look at him to kill. And but the Clippers, you know, they had Gallo, they had Shea Gilgeous. These guys really stepped up for them. For the Clippers, you know, they was trying to fight because they play for player positioning right now. So they're trying to get to a certain spot where they need to. You know, it's not about they try to get to a certain spot. So it's like you try to win as much games as you can. You're not locked in yet. So they're locked in the playoffs, but they're not locked in the seeding. So you still got to try to come out there and win. I love that Doc Rivers is doing that, playing his guys. Caldwell Pope played well for the Lakers. He had 25. McGee had a double-double, as well as Rondo. You know, those guys are playing for another contract, possibly again with the Lakers. See what the Lakers do next season. But we got to see. We have to see. I think the Lakers do need some perimeter shooting. See if they can get a 3-and-D guy in the off season, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. And last game was a matchup of the last 2 teams that's been in the finals for the last 4 years. That's the Golden State Warriors versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yes. But it's not going to happen this year because the Cavs are a terrible team and they're at the bottom of the conference. Because LeBron, yes, he went to LA. Colin Sexton played well. He's been playing well of late, period, you know. Possibly going to get that all rookie NBA nod. Not rookie of the year, no. He's been out that running a long time ago. But it was about Steph Curry. He had 40. Easy. And Durant had a pedestrian type game, as well as Clay. Draymond, you know, setting the stage, setting the pace. But it was Curry. It's all about Curry. Curry played well, man. He's just knocking down shots. And he's just an awesome player, man. Curry was out there, he's hitting it, you know, and trying to get that All-NBA, which he most likely will get. I think he'll get probably a 3rd team because of the games he missed. But we'll got to see about that. The NBA wasn't all great, you know, wasn't all great because I was real focused on NXT, so I didn't really have too much. But it's NBA One Take. This is One Take for your head, One Take for your brain. It's Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.